Welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of June 22nd. Happy summer solstice and solar eclipse, guys. Powerful change, a lot of charged energy, and you know eclipses last for about 3 to 6 months, at least the effects of them do. So be patient with yourself, but really embrace the transformation and change the best you can, and be as compassionate with yourself and with others as humanly possible. Now, this is for Libra, Sun, Moon, or Rising, so please look at all three. And if this is your first time watching me, thank you. If it resonates, if it serves you, please like, subscribe, comment down below, or share it with somebody you feel this can help. All right, Libras, let's get started. The guidance for the energy of Libra for the week, June 22nd. Ooh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Ooh, your cards are kind of just popping and falling out. Libra, how are you guys doing? Woo, out the gate. And a theme for the week. Several cards came out. I'm going to get a clarity card here at the end for you, and then we'll get started. Okay, we have the Four of Swords, the Four of Wands, the Page of Coins, the Ten of Swords, the Balance card, the Wheel, the Ten of Wands. The clarity card is Seven of Coins. The theme of the week is the Knight of Wands, the Death card, and the Hangman. All right, Libras, let's do this. So starting out the week, we have Four of Swords and Four of Wands. Four is after each other, and if anybody does numerology or angel numbers, there's a lot of divine support in your life currently, and especially this week. So starting out the week, slow and steady, Libra. When you have the Four of Swords and the Four of Wands, it's more important for you to really build and put more time into your home, into your own rest and meditation, making sure you're getting the actual mental, especially mental rejuvenation that you need. It's not so much about going out having fun. It's more making sure that we're in a good cognitive space. When we're not getting enough sleep, when we're overstressed, when we're overworked, we don't have mental clarity, we don't have emotional stability, we don't make good decisions. So it's not saying that any of that's happening, but starting out the week, it's really about having contentment and happiness in the home, maybe sleeping in or going to bed a little bit more, making sure you're taking those vitamins, doing that meditation, allowing for a lot more time before making any big decisions. Like I said, slow and steady wins the race right out at the beginning of this week. And when you have the Four of Wands, there's a lot to be grateful for. You might be, or you might find yourself in this space, Libra, where you really are appreciating the love in your life, the fact that you have a home, you have food on the table, you have abundance and prosperity, and really seeing and appreciating how far you've come. We need those moments. We need to slow down every now and then and be like, you know what? I've been working from this space of I need to achieve. And really, when I think about it, I've gone farther than I ever thought I would. And really, and allowing yourself to rest and slow down and just kind of just unwind for a little bit. Now we have the Page of Coins with the Ten of Swords. Now for you, Libras, this week, and I think this is good because there's going to be some good news regarding financial matters. Some Libras out there might be getting loans for school, scholarships, grants for school. If you're going to work, you might recognize that you're getting more responsibility on your plate, an opportunity to get paid more because perhaps you're getting promoted or you're getting trained in order to step up. You might notice that there's more on your plate, might be asked of you, so there might be additions to your contract in some way, but it's really great because it's allowing you to study. Some of you guys might be picking up those hours to take that certification test that you need hours for. Some of you guys might be just training on the job in order to kind of move forward. Now, when you have the Ten of Swords right after it, this is wonderful, guys. This is all about really beautiful new beginnings. It's closing the door completely on old habits and cycles, and a newness is beginning. It's like you've taken a bow, a curtain call, time for your new story, recovering from any kind of codependencies, embracing the changes. Expect everything to get better from here on out, because when you have the Ten of Swords, the difficult situations, the things that you've moved through in the past several months, and I'm talking more personally. I mean, yeah, we could look at things collectively, but this is more of a personal, it's different for Libra as a general reading. Things you've gone through, it's not going to get worse, Libra. It's going to get so much better. So set the pace at the beginning of this week. We have the Balance with the Wheel. Now, the Balance card, of course, is balance. It's about looking at your needs, compromising in your life, finding that work-life balance, that health, that quiet time and social time. It's about you honoring the timing of your life right now because things are going to be transitioning. You have the wheel, which is sudden change. I know some people are like, ugh, sudden change, but to me, I think it's really good because it doesn't give you time to overthink or overanalyze or drag your feet or procrastinate or self-sabotage because the wheel of fortune is extreme. It's a blessing. It's extremely fortuitous. And yeah, it's sudden and it goes in a 90-degree turn, but it's successful and it's full of blessings and abundance. And I think this is really good for you. I think you need this all of a sudden out of nowhere so that you don't overthink things here. Now you have it with the 10 of Wands with the 7 of Coins. It looks to me, guys, that you're entering a different cycle this week in more than one area of your life. Yes, it's going to be finding that work-life balance. Yes, it's about expanding in a way that works for you. Yes, it's about closing those doors. But what's to come in? We'll see. Now we have the 10 of Wands and 7 of Coins. Again, this is about work. Libras, if you've been taking on overtime or putting more on your plate than you know you can handle, not sleeping enough, this week is a big in-your-face wake-up call. You need to stop that. Stop burning your candle at both ends. Even if you're having a lot of fun, but you only got 2 hours of sleep before you go to work. I know those are awesome sometimes, but this is about your health. The 10 of Wands is stress-related health concerns. We're getting headaches, back pain, things like that. And they're like, look at your life is a little out of balance. We might be too focused on work, too focused on this, or we're trying to do it all at once. We're trying to have a social life, a personal life, work, a family, We're juggling and you can't do it all. Stop burning the candle at both ends. So beginning of this week, it's about mental health. It's about physical health. It's about gratitude and appreciation, slowing it down in the morning instead of rushing, appreciating that cup of tea or coffee instead of just downing it, and finding this balance because you're going to be moving suddenly, and it's good to have your legs beneath you as these things shift. Now when you have the 7 of Coins, you're saying don't worry about this because this is an investment in some way. So some Libras might have been investing in their career, in their home, in their relationships, and now you're going to start seeing the yields of this. Now the theme of the week is the Knight of Wands, the Death card, and the Awakening. The Knight of Wands, I think for a lot of Libras here, Knight of Wands to me is the player card, It's somebody who's, passionate, but there's an ending to this. There's an ending to a certain kind of cycle here, Libra. Now, this can be an ending to a certain kind of lifestyle. You can't be asking, let's say, for, as an example, I want a long-term commitment and partner and marriage, let's just say. But then you're still out here playing games or with people that play games. Do you know what I'm saying? Your actions have to match your intentions. You can't say, I really want to get my degree and you don't study. Do you know what I'm saying? But it looks like you're kind of finding this balance. You might have been going passionate, fiery, and kind of finding a little bit more stability in your life. There is an ending to a certain kind of cycle. Now, the Knight of Wands is fun. It's passionate, but it's also restless. It's also going and just living life by the seams, which is fun and it's wonderful. But when you're looking for more stability and growth, we're going to have to find that balance. Maybe tone that back a bit. Maybe sleep in a little bit more. Do you know what I'm saying? There's an ending to one kind of cycle and a birth of the new. The Hangman is someone who hangs from the tree of knowledge, who looks at lives differently. They're saying, look, you might be reluctant to let go of some of these habits because you might enjoy some of them or you're just used to it. That's just who you are. And there's nothing wrong with that. But you can't ask and look to achieve one thing when the ingredients for it, you're not performing. Do you know what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong. So they're trying to instead of you're like, choom, they're like, let's just slow down a little bit. Let's not go so fast because you're going to be making a turn. What happens when you take a turn too quick? You tip. So look, there's a lot of spiritual transformation, a lot of change, a lot of newness. And the universe is having you look at your life in a different way. Like, you know what? I'm ready for this. I think I'm ready for this move. I'm going to do this. You need to slow down a bit to get that clarity and so you don't pass the sign or the opportunity because you're moving too fast. This is a beautiful week of forward movement. It's a beautiful week of transformation, of moving out of old cycles of patterns, embracing new opportunities, experiences, and expansion here, and kind of releasing old habits that really don't serve you. Doesn't mean they can't be fun, but doesn't mean you're going to stop having fun. We're just going to release just perhaps unhealthy things or things that are not sustainable so that we can actually embrace long-term foundational aspects in your life, Libra. I hope this serves you, Libra. If you'd like a more in-depth tarot session, a soul reading, or a distance healing, my link is down below. Otherwise, guys, I will see you next week for next week's readings. Take care.